Hey, what's up guys? Epic Tech Tips here with you today. Today I'm going to show you guys how to take apart a Blackberry Tour 9630 right here. And basically I'm going to show you how to switch the housing off of it to any one you like. First things first, what you guys are going to need is empty housing, any color of your choice. It doesn't have to be white. I have two white ones here because the first one that I ordered, while I was installing it, I tried to install it before, but when I was installing it, I actually snapped a piece off up here. There's two little pieces that are inside this two top buttons. I'm not sure if you can really see it right there, but yeah, there's two little plastic white tabs. I broke those actually, so I had to order another replacement, and it just got here, so I'm barely making this video. Anyways, yeah, you guys are gonna need empty housing, Blackberry Tour, obviously, a T6 screwdriver. You don't really need this, but you can use it if you want. Basically what this is it's a prier. You can pry apart plastic pieces with this easily, and you're gonna need one of these. Last but not least, you don't need this if you want, but basically what I use this for is to put in my screws here after I unscrew it, so I don't lose it that way. Okay, let's get started. First things first, what you want to do is open up the back case of your Blackberry, just like that. Take the battery out. Use this. Take the battery out. Next, take out the SIM card. Let's use this again. Take the SIM card out. And then also take out the micro SD card. If you guys do not take this out and you guys take apart the housing, this will snap in half. I've had a lot of I was reading through the forums and I saw a lot of people complaining that this will snap in half if you guys don't take it out. So make sure you guys take it out. And let's get right to it. First, what you guys want to do is you guys will see 4 screws right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys basically want to take that out and then start unscrewing from there. Okay, there we go. Took all 4 screws out. Now that I have all 4 screws removed, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can flip it around, and up top you will be able to see there's a gap right there. What you want to do is get your pry tool and carefully pry it apart. There's 2 little plastic clips right underneath these buttons, and if you break them, it's pretty hard to use the buttons, so you gotta buy the new buttons, basically, which is what I had to do for these white housings. So you guys have to be very gentle when you guys are taking this apart. And also there's a strip of glue right here. You want to slowly remove that so it doesn't break your plastic pieces also. So you just pry it apart like that. It comes off easily. That's all you have to do. And slowly begin to peel it off. It should come off. There you go. Mine doesn't have the glue strip because I took it off and I removed it earlier. And now there should be 2 more screws up top. It's the same size screws as the other one, so it doesn't matter if you mix and match them. You guys can put them all in the same bowl and start unscrewing these. Okay, now I removed the top 2 screws, and in the back I removed these 4 screws as well. Basically what's gonna happen next is this piece is loose, so what you want to do is just pull out the back part a little bit up top. You don't want to just yank it out because this 3.5mm headset jack is actually in, like, a little piece of it is stuck to the back side of your housing. So what you want to do again is grab your prying tool, go up top, and sort of put it in there and try to put the bottom piece out like that. And now if you can see it, the bottom portion actually came separated from the bottom half to the top half. And what you want to do is when you lift it from right to the left side, so like that. Because if you do it the other way, what's going to happen is this piece is actually going to be stuck, so you're going to yank out the whole thing, and you have a chance of breaking this part right here, which is your headset jack. And after that, it's pretty simple. You want to set this to the side. After that, this is still attached. So basically, the way to take it apart is on the side, you will see two clips, two black clips, one right here and another one right here. You can use it with your hands, you don't have to use the tool. Basically, you just pry it open, gently remove it with your fingers. Then the second tab, you just lift it off, and it should be loose. Same goes for the other side, there's two more. Loosen it up, and then it should be free if you did it right. There you go. This is your LCD screen and your keypad. Put that to the side. Let's see, all you have, oops, I dropped my trackball. Make sure you guys don't lose your trackball too, by the way. Now what you have here is the keypad. You take this apart, put it with your trackball. It's your front bezel, your front casing. Do not throw these away because you are actually going to need to take apart these top two buttons right here. I'll show you later in a video. Later on in the video. This off this side. Now what you want to do is whatever housing you want to use, you grab it, take it apart. Like I said, the aftermarket housings aren't as durable and aren't as high quality as the original OEM ones. So what you want to do is when you take apart these buttons right here, you want to go from the inside. There's two plastic white tabs underneath these. So what you want to do is go from underneath, pull them out. Should come off really easily. Just push all these tabs out. There you go. Got it out. Okay, now after you've taken this piece out of here, the middle bezel, what you guys want to do next is grab this middle piece right here. You on this piece you're gonna see two buttons on the top, which is basically this one's for your lock screen, and then this one is for your speakerphone. I think it plays music. I forgot what it does. Anyways, you guys are gonna want to take apart this button next. Basically, the easiest way to do this, I've been researching everywhere, and what you want to do is grab a hairdryer, which I forgot to mention in the beginning that you guys will need. Turn it on low or high or whatever, and basically you want to melt the glue off because it is stickers, and if you rip it, it's pretty costly to buy, and you don't want to buy a replacement for it. So just melt it for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then it should come off really easily. So I'm gonna just fast forward this part for you. Okay, after you've melted it for a little bit, it should be a lot looser. The adhesive should come off really easily. Just shove your pliers in there gently, and it should start peeling off. You don't want to rip anything, so be extremely careful when doing this. Plier there, not quite all the way, and then gently start pulling back. Okay, I got this button off. Okay. Basically, it's gonna look like a little flimsy thing, and it's stuck right there like that. You don't want to rip it off yet because there's actually another portion that you have to take off, which is the underside right here. Do the same thing, melt this one, let it come off easily as well. Loose. Okay. Now after it's flimsy, if you've taken both sides apart correctly, this is how it should look like, the buttons. And go to the other side, you see the gold tips right here. You guys want to remove that as well because that's what it's connected to. And the same process.